Alright guys, we got a big chop going today. I'm just going to be showing you the shear technique, the straight texture, the straight blizzap texture technique right here. Alright, so first we're going to be setting where the bangs are going to lay. So I want him to lay right on the eyes pretty much. And his hair shrinks. I've cut his hair before, so I know his hair, I know he kind of has like a wave curl to it. So you kind of, when your client has a wave or a curl to his hair, you want to cut lower than really where you want to place the hair. So first we placed that. We took that guideline all the way to the side, and we're just going to follow that guideline right to where we laid the taper before this video. We had blizzapped the sides and back before, so we're just going to be showing the straight shear technique on this video. We're going to be following this guideline all the way to the back of the head, right to where we had currently flicked up with a 3 guard. And then we're going to just take that all the way around. We're going to come back to the front, cut to the other side. This will be cutting to my right. First, I like to start cutting to my left, but you can cut whichever way you want. Just matters, all that matters is that you stay even with it. And where you can stay even with it is because you already laid the taper before this. So you can see where you want the hair to lay. You don't want it to lay, like if you're doing a blowout taper, you want it to lay right above the taper just so it kind of has that like blowout effect. So we're going to be cutting that guideline all the way around here. Just real quick. This is where you kind of get your clients like, okay, what are you doing? Is this guy giving me a bowl cut? Because we straight up just like kind of chopped a bowl all the way around. But then we go up and we add all that texture in. We're going to be doing all that point cutting front to the back of the head. Just like this. And you can see the point cuts are always going to be at pretty much the same length. You just want to make sure that you're providing texture with a purpose. And what I mean by that is, what are you doing to this hair? What kind of effect do you want at the end? Do you want it to pop? Do you want it to stick out? Do you want it to slick back? Do you want it to be like thinner or thicker? Like what's your vibe? So for me, I want it to pop out and I want it to be textured. So I'm putting in lots of point cuts all the way around so he's able to play with it as much as he wants. So you're going to see here, I'm going down to the right side, following that section from the 3 guard. I'm pretty much picking up that 3 guard that I flicked earlier, and just, that's the guideline on the bottom and the guideline on the top, and you're just going to point cut to either end. And you're going to do this all the way around the head. So I'm just going to keep snipping here, keep getting to it. You can see I'm making sure that his hair has movement and has like weight to it and isn't just going to kind of like sit down, you know what I'm saying? That's the whole point here. So we're going to do this. We're just going to keep popping it. Keep making sure his hair is getting used to also the style I'm giving him. So I'm also like styling his hair while I'm cutting it. That's just kind of something you want to do. It kind of just like gets the hair used to the haircut, because he had really long hair before this. Like, especially if you're cutting clients with like really long hair and giving them a short haircut, you just want to be careful in the front, especially if they're wanting more of that flare and more of that like bangs right above the eyebrow look, like every kind of like teenager does these days. It's just the haircut that's hitting. It's a banner, as I like to call it, a blizzy banner. So we're just going to keep this going onto the left side here. Keep this texture going all the way back. You can see I'm combing the hair down while I'm doing it. I'm picking it up from the guideline in the back, so it's got that blowout effect. These are all key things that you have to do when you're trying to do this blowout taper. You can see here on this side how much longer it is down here on the bottom. We're about to make this all even right now. We're following the guideline from the back of the head to the side of the head. We also have it on the top of the head, so you can't get lost during this haircut. There's some more to it I didn't show, like styling and other things like that, but I'm going to leave that for another video. Here it is, man. Hope you all enjoy the video and seeing the texture techniques. If you got any other things you'd like to see or any other videos, let me know.